Sparkles, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, Sparkles, good morning. Big Moody Mac, hey, just peep the snack, yeah. What's up, everybody? It's your girl, Mudita Heaven, also known as the big motherfucking Moody in the bed. But today, I love my hair, but today I'm going to be telling you guys a story. I'm going to be telling you guys a story about the first time I ever got arrested. Actually, the only time I ever got arrested, but it was like the beginning of a lot of shenanigans, okay? It was the beginning of a lot of shenanigans in my life. And I want to tell you guys about the other shenanigans eventually, but you're going to have to know this story for the other shenanigans to make sense, like, down the line. So, yeah. And just to, like, make it not just a long video of me talking, I'm also going to braid my hair. Because my hair needs to be braided, okay?
Yeah, you look great.
We're looking a mess a bit. But don't expect like a lot of, like, I'm going to tell the story, so don't be expecting me to like a lot of details. It's not a tutorial. I'm just so y'all could just like watch me do something while I talk. You feel me? Like, yeah. So before I start braiding my hair, I hear the plastic. It's this. Before I start braiding my hair, I'm going to take this nail polish off my hands. I painted my nails red for a photo shoot I did. If you follow me on Instagram, you might be, but by the time I post this, you probably already seen the pictures from the photo shoot. But, yeah, I just don't want, like, it's like, I just painted my nails, like, by myself. So, the nail polish is, like, it will chip in my hair while I braid, and I hate that with a passion. I don't like that, so I'm gonna just take it off real quick. Okay, done with that. So the first time I got arrested, why? I'll tell you. Okay, so yeah, I was 15 when this encounter happened, and I just want you guys to know, I've always been like a certified simp. Like,
Y'all can't stop true love. Huh?
very lovey, wanna be in love. I love, all that cute shit. Like, I've always just been like a one girl type of guy. I've always just wanted to just pour into one person like as much as possible and just love the fuck out of them. So at this time I was 15. I didn't have a car. It was like summertime. So what had happened was, I was living at the time in Johnson County in Kansas. I'm from Kansas, just so you guys know, I'm from Kansas. At the time I was living in, where was I living? In Olathe, in Johnson County. I was living in Olathe, and I had met this boy. He had like a really sad story that reminded me, like something that happened to him was like something similar that happened to my older brother. So like, I just wanted to love him. And he was very good to me. He was very sweet to me. So he used to come to my house. He lived in Overland Park. So just, if you don't know, like Overland Park, well, where I lived in Olathe and where he lived in Overland Park, we were about 20-30 minutes away from each other in a car driving. This boy, mind you, it's the summertime. He used to ride his bike to my house like 3-4 times out the week, and during the summer, like, he would ride his bike to my house. Mind you, I'm a virgin at the time, so he ain't getting no poom poom. Then he would just go back home, like, whatever, and like, all right, I'll see you next time. And that just made me so happy that, like, we would spend time together, and he was just so funny, and he was like never pressuring me to freak on him. we had discussed baking a cake together, and I wanted to bake a cake for him because he would ride his bike to my house in the summer, like, and during the day. He didn't even wait till nighttime, like midday. He would ride his bike to my house.
He would ride his bike to my house
to spend time with me. And I just thought, like, as an adult, like, I was 15 at the time. As a 23-year-old woman, like, today, men don't do that. They don't do that for you unless, like, I don't know, they like you, they think you're awesome. Like, so yeah, like, even at the time, I was like, oh, that's such a nice gesture. And still to this day, I do not regret wanting to do what I did for him. I regret how it happened, but I feel like I was justified in my actions.
I just wanted to make you happy.
So yeah, but my mom told me that she was going to buy me the cake mix and stuff like that, because I wanted to bake the cake. I didn't just want to give him a cake. I wanted it to be a cake that I made. So my mom told me she would get me the cake mix and the icing and stuff like that when she got off work. But my friend was like en route. He was riding his bike to my house already. Like, and I wanted to, like, be ready when he got there, like, with the cake. Like, surprise, I baked you a cake. I love you so much. You're so wonderful. And yeah, so my mom's plan didn't really fit my plans, so I made my own plan.
And I have to admit, your solution is very creative.
And I decided I was going to steal. Because this was a reason to steal, guys. In my little 15-year-old brain, this was a reason to fucking steal. And like I said, still in my 23-year-old brain, I probably still would have did it. I'm probably better at stealing. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, guys. Don't steal. But, I mean, like, every time I think back about this story, like, I think of so many things I would have done differently, but I never think I would have just not stolen the cake. Like, that's never my first thought. Like, I would have just not went and did it. But so obviously it spoiled the story. So I decided, there was like a Walgreens like walking distance from my house. But guys, I don't encourage any child to steal. Like, don't be stealing. That shit's fucking dumb, especially if your mom literally told you she was gonna buy it for you. But yeah, so I went to the Walgreens. I like walked around the Walgreens. I got a box of confetti cake, and I got a box of white icing that had the confetti sprinkles in the top, and I was just so excited. And I was gonna like make the sprinkles like cute, like make them say something. Like, I had a whole plan in my heart what I was gonna do with this cake. I went to the register, I think I bought a pack of gum, and then I just walked out. Whoever was at the cash register didn't give a fuck about what was going on, or he or she didn't know that I had taken anything. Like, but then I'm in the parking lot, and I hear someone like, hey, my dumb ass. Like, this is the part that I think I would have changed. I looked back, and I stopped walking, and I waited for the lady to get to me. And like, obviously I knew that she was upset because I stole something out of the store, but like, I don't know what my thought process was, but I just stopped walking. And because I was already in the parking lot, like, I could have went home, but I didn't. Anyways, so yeah, so we went back into the store. She's like, did you steal something? I'm like, no, I didn't steal nothing. And then she asked if she could see inside my bag. Oh, no, guys, I made up this whole long ass story. Rewind. I made up this whole story about like someone putting me up to it. I remember that. I like told them, I was like, yeah, some people, my friends told me to come in here and steal it, and they're outside, so you just need to go outside and get them, and I'll give you your cake back.
Professor, are you calling me a liar?
Well, your pants are on fire and hanging from a telephone wire.
Like, what? I really thought that was gonna work. That's funny as fuck. But yeah, I was like, they ran. When they saw you, they ran and they left me. And then the lady's all like, she had already called the police, but she was all like trying to make me feel better. And she was like, that's why I need to make better friends and blah, blah, blah. But yeah, so I like had made myself cry because I'm really good at that. But yeah, so I had made myself cry, and so I was like crying while I was explaining the story to her about how it wasn't my fault and I'm not a bad person and blah 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 blah. I actually remember at one point I considered telling her the truth, like I have to go bake a cake for my friend and that is important. And I felt like I like thought in my mind like maybe she will understand that I did this in the name of love and she will like let me go. But I didn't end up telling her the truth ever at any point. I just started crying uncontrollably because I called my mom. And yeah, it was just like a whole big thing. She was off work by the time I was like about to get arrested, but she wasn't going to make it there fast enough for them to not take me to jail. So yeah. So I remember the cop. There was two cops. There was a guy cop and there was a girl cop. I remember the lady cop so well because like I said, like I was crying a lot, but like if you know me in real life, you know like I cry. I look so stupid right now. If you know me though in real life, you know I cry all the time. Like I'm just a crier. So the lady cop, she's like screaming at me and she's like telling me to stop crying. She's like your tears aren't gonna change anything. They're not gonna change my mind. I'm still like gonna take you to jail and you shouldn't do what you did and blah 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 blah. Like lady, you realize I was crying before you got here. So, and at no point did I think, oh, this lady cop is here, let me start crying, so maybe she won't arrest me. Like, that should just piss me off. Like, bitch, shut the fuck up. Like, nothing in my mind is about you. You are the most irrelevant factor right now. That should piss me off. Like, I wish I hadn't been crying in that moment. Like, you know, like, when you want to say something, like, when you think of something you should have said to somebody in that moment. Like, I wish, like, I don't remember. She just looked like a generic white lady, so I don't remember her face well enough to, like spot her, but I just remember like she was just blonde and she was kind of tall and she's just a bitch. Like, fuck off. What the fuck? Like, I'm sad. I'm going to jail. Like, why do you think that I'm trying to manipulate you right now? Like, nothing in this world is about you. Please get over yourself. But yeah, so that upset me, but she didn't end up taking me. Like, I think the guy cop noticed that she was kind of being a bitch and he was like, I'll take her to the station. Why there were two cop cars, I don't know. Mind you, this is Johnson County though, so I guess that's why. Like, in Kansas, I've noticed, because I went to Texas, I believe the police in Kansas don't have anything to do. Like, they have nothing to do with their lives. Like, for the fact that you have enough like available police that you can send two cop cars to a Walgreens because a 15-year-old stole a box of cake mix, that's concerning. Like, there's so many bigger issues on the planet for you to be dealing with, but that's neither here nor there, okay? So, they like put me in handcuffs. I get in the cop car. I did not know that I don't know if it's all cop cars or this cop car specifically. I was 15, so it would have been 2014 or something like that this happened. And so, but I never knew that cop cars, like, well, this cop car, the seats in the back were plastic. Like, it was plastic and it was so uncomfortable because I was in handcuffs, so my hands were behind my back. I had on these like Daisy Duke ass jean shorts that were uncomfortable when I was standing up. So like, yeah, because I was just running to steal real quick, like, so I didn't put a comfortable outfit on. But yeah, so it was just a very uncomfortable ride. But it was just the guy cop, and he was like talking to me. Like, he wasn't like, not in a weird creepy way, but he was just like, I don't know, he was just talking to me, like, so I wouldn't cry, I guess. Like, he was just asking me, like, I don't know, like, where'd you go to school and stuff like that. Like, he was just talking to me. And he was like nice. Like, and then I remember when I got to the police station, the people, like the ladies at the police station that like took my fingerprints, they were all very kind to me. Like, it was like weird. I don't know if it was weird. Like, it wasn't the experience I was expecting. Like, they were all very nice.
Is there anything else you'd like to steal?
It's like the lady that took my mugshot, she let me look at it twice and retake it, like, because I wasn't smiling in the first two because I was sad. She was like, no, give us a smile. Like, it was like the weirdest thing ever. And I just remember being like so weirded out about it. Like, why are you guys so nice to me? What the fuck? So yeah, it was not the experience that I expected at all, as far as everyone being so kind to me. They like made document of the scars and tattoos that I had. At the time, I only had this tattoo on my shoulder. So yeah, they just wrote down a description of that, and they did my mugshots, my fingerprints and stuff like that. But mind you, this entire time all this stuff is going on, my little friend is riding his bike to my house. Like, he is on his way to my house. And I later found out that the reason why it took my mom so long to come get me is because she ended up, like, whenever my mom got home from work, I guess she went and stopped by the house first. Yeah, so I didn't even think about it. I was so worried about getting arrested. Like, I did not even think about texting him and telling him, by the way, I got arrested. But whenever I got out, I texted him and he was like, yeah, your mom told me and she gave me a ride home. And he was like, he thought it was like the sweetest thing ever. He's like, you didn't have to do that. But obviously I know I didn't have to do that. I wanted to do that. But he wasn't mad at me. I would have been mad because I'm a girl. I would have been like, but I'm just kidding. I probably wouldn't have been mad, or maybe I would have. I don't know. But yeah, so, and my mom came and got me. She was pretty pissed. I don't remember her being pissed, so she couldn't have been that pissed. Like, it was not, because I remember my mom being pissed a few times, but I don't, like, this is like, yeah, I don't really remember it that much. So I think she probably just called me stupid, because this was like such a stupid avoidable situation. It was, like, I can admit that, but I don't care, because I am happy that I have the heart that I have and that I love the way that I love, and I'm never going to change, and I'm never going to like try to be a different person. I used to like try to match energy and hold my love back from people and stuff like that, but I don't do that anymore. Just because, like, I don't know, like, there's enough people that are like not lovey in this world. Like, the world needs more people that just love unapologetically and unconditionally the way I do, I think. So from that incident, I ended up getting on diversion, which is like baby probation. And I just had to do some community service and like go see my diversion officer like once a week or something stupid like that.
Blossom was sentenced to 200 hours of community service. This was a harsh reminder to her and to all that crime does not pay.
Boy, you can say that again.
Crime does not pay.
What?
Well, it doesn't.
And yeah, the boy, the little friend or whatever, me and him quit talking because he tried to have sex with me. And I could just tell that he wasn't trying to have sex with me because he wanted to have sex with me. He was trying to have sex with me because probably someone like told him, like you know how guys are, like, was like, you know, why haven't you fucked her yet, or like those kind of things. I really think that's what happened. Yeah, it wasn't it. And yeah, that event was just the beginning of a whole lot of fuck shit, and I ended up getting in trouble with the police like a handful of times during my high school career after that. I haven't been in trouble with the law since I've been an adult, though. I can say that, but yeah. So that is all for today's video. I hope you guys learned from my life, and I hope you guys love unapologetically and unconditionally, but, you know, make rational decisions while you're doing so. And yeah, that's how my hair came out. I like the way it frames my face, so, and it'll stay like this for like long enough. So yeah, I hope you guys like me, and I hope you guys like my video, and I hope you guys like my channel, and I hope you guys validate me with likes and subscriptions and comments, and I will appreciate it greatly. And have a great day to all my wonderful sparkles, and anyone that's not a sparkle, you're welcome to come be a sparkle and shine with us. At any given moment, we're always expecting new sparkles. No application required. Just pull up with the love and you can be gang, baby.